Hey, we're here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Paycheck. Here we go. We're gonna try this again today. Let me get Crapsee working for you here. I think the title bar has got the Crapsee code in it, as well as the description of the video. It is this right here. It's this N2R8J5 if you want to play along. The strategy of the week, the last day of it this week, is going to be, this is the last day we're doing this one. It's just the 3-point Johnny. It's simple. And the way I'm going to do it, as I've done it all week, we're going to do $100 units. We're going to go 3 come bets. I'll put them out 1, then 2, then 3. No odds until they're all 3 set, right? The reason for that, of course, is on the short roll, of course, the one gets paid. But if it gets moved to a number, our second come bet's out there. If I drop massive odds on that first one and the 7 comes too quick, right? This covers the flat, but you're going to lose your odds, right? I'm trying to get a little bit of low volatility as we're getting them set. Once they're set, then we go ahead and drop odds on, and I'll progress the odds. So basically, if it's a 6 or 8, high likelihood, we go with full odds, 125, 5x odds. 5 or 9, we go 2x odds, and the 4 and 10 will go 1x odds, and that's it. That's the whole strategy, right? I bypass the come out roll. I'm hoping that people in the Crapsee are playing along the same basic way, but maybe with your variance. And I think variance to this strategy could be things like the pass line and 2 come bets instead of 3 come bets. That's a good variant. I think a field bet while you're in the come or the pass line, not a terrible bet, right? There's things we can do here, altering bet levels, that sort of thing, to play this strategy with some slight variations. But that's the idea, right? We're just going to be really passive about it coming out, and then aggressive once we are out. And that's the idea. So far, it's worked pretty well. We've had 2 winning days, 2 losing days. The 1 losing day wasn't terrible. We lost our ass one day. It depends on the thrower, right? Any come betting strategy is going to need those numbers to appear twice before that bet fully resolves, right? Of course, you had that nice advantage in the come for the 7 or 11, but really the number up top needs to appear to get the bet set and then appear again to get the full payment on it. So you need to be a good shooter to make this work. If you're a great shooter and the come bets are cycling, as Victor, our subscriber, says, that engine, that come bet engine can make you a ton of money if the shooter's in rhythm and you're making it. If you're like I have been, choppy, not so much. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and come on out and get this thing started. If I talk fast today, I'm sorry. I've been up for 3 hours. I actually got up at like 3 this morning, and I'm on like my 20th cup of coffee or something. My mind's racing about the Craps for the Cure thing. I've been mulling so many things over that I just couldn't sleep last night, and just here we go. So we'll see if the caffeine fueled throwing helps today. There's a 3-1 for Little Joe's, our first one here, our first point coming out. All right, there's a 3-1-4. That's a good first point. You watched me for the better part of a couple of years, most of you. I really love when the point's 4 or 10. And there's 2 reasons for that. One is, traditionally, I'm a don't player, right? I love my Headless Horseman, but I start off from the don't most of the time, right? I like a 4 and 10, of course, when I'm on the don't. That flat bet on that don't pass is awesome. But as a right side better, at the same time, if I'm doing a hybrid type of thing, the 4s and 10s can take a while to get that second hit on, which means you can be in the box and making money for multiple rolls. I generally speaking, like this point. I'm in the come for $100, looking to make 500 and get the hell out of here. All right, we got us a midnight, so we're gonna come out of the gate and take money from ourselves. That sucks. Did not want to see that. Don't want to start the strategy out upside down out of the gate, man. That sucks. One thing about this strategy is, if when it works, it's definitely a home run. If those 3 come bets pay, it's a home run and you're out. But it doesn't do the greatest job of fighting from behind, as you'll find out. Here we go. All right. Oh my God, look at this. We are on Horn Bet Crazy Town, Ace Deuce. Before we even start playing, we're going to be out $200. Wow. How ugly is that? 2, 1, 3. Okay, well, it's going to be one of those days, right? Let's get back in there. I'm just going to keep rolling. There's no like the come ladder strategy, if you recall, has a budget per shooter. This one does not. This one's just going to roll the bets out there as long as you have money in your rack. So this is a potential disaster when you get the shit results like we're seeing here. There's a 4-3-7. So yeah, we're doing that today. We're gonna have one of these kind of days. It looks like. Awesome, 4-3. That's okay. We get one of our losses back on that. So we're only down $100. Not a big deal. What does Vince always say? No big deal. No big deal. We're just gonna do it. Come back out. Here we go. All right, we're on an 8. Our point is going to be an 8. There we go. Crapsee, do your thing. I think what's Crapsee, I've talked to Chuck about it, but when I press that button that makes the little pop-up thing come up where I can type the dice in, I think that's the moment, I think, where Crapsee is taking all your bets and putting them to the server. And that's why that feels slow. I think that's probably the case. I'll have to ask him if that's really what's going on. It sure seems like it is, and if that's the case, then I gotta stop bitching because there's a lot of stuff going on the computer side of that. But it does make this part of the episode go. Good gravy! Are you kidding me? Look at this. Normally, 1, 2, 3. Normally we lose on come betting strategies because you get them all set and then you 7 out. I can't even get them set. I haven't had one come bet get to a number yet, have I? Good Lord. Wow, that's insane. Some days, right? Some days we see the variance. Here's a crazy variant that we're in. All right, there's a 9. Look at us. Look at us. Clap your hands, everybody. We got a come bet to go to a number. That's fantastic. Wow. 6, 3, 9. I'm always surprised. People say to me in comments, "Oh, randomness surprises you? You idiot!" I'm like, no. Not that randomness surprises me, but the way that the math ends up always being, right? Over time, you're going to get X number of horn numbers, and for 3 days you see 0 of them, which we have not seen a lot of these things, and then one day it all comes back. You know what I mean? Like, that's how the numbers work out. And like we say, sometimes 7s run in cycles because for every 30 roller is going to be met by a 2 roller to even it out, or met by 3 2 rollers to even it out. There's a 6-5 yo. So it happens when you see those bad things like no 4s and 10s for a long time. You know they're coming. You just got to hope you're there when they do. All right, finally a little payment there. 6-5 yo gives us a little bit of money back. Let's get our throw adjusted here. Come on, Johnny. Let's make everybody money. There's a 6, a 4-2-6. I'm looking forward to the morning show this morning. I'm going to roll out Waylon's the 1 strategy today. I'll give you a little preview of that, 4-2-6. And I'm not going to roll it. I'm not doing it as a Friday Folly because the strategy itself is folly. I'm calling today's Friday Follies with what I think is a pretty good strategy because of the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it at a high bet level, number 1. And I'm going to basically run it to make $500 as many times as I can. I'm going to try and do the win craps thing, but live, and do a crazy way of tracking how it does. So I think we're going to have fun with it. It's an interesting strategy. There's a 6-5 yo again, getting some of those horn numbers back. Waylon did a good job on this one. It's an interesting strategy, I think. Come on, 6-5. In practicing, I've only gotten to 0 once. I've only bankrolled myself once with actual live dice. I still need one more come bet out there. Can you believe this? On the computer, though, when I run it in win craps, it doesn't do very well. It's about a 70% winner, which means 30% of the time you're losing, in my case, $10,000. So it's not consistent enough, and I don't know why that is. I feel like I got it programmed wrong, maybe. I'm going to keep working with it. 639. That's a come bet that pays. But when I play it out the table, it sure as hell seems to work. I mean, it's Waylon's, got this incredible mind. Um, and it works out. We're still not getting 3 come bets in. After all this time, we have all those craps numbers in the 11s, and I still don't have 3 come bets even set. I can't put odds out there yet. Crazy. But the one strategy is pretty cool. I think it's got merit to it. If you have bankroll for it, it'll survive. It'll make money. There's a 3-1-4. I think it's cool. So we're gonna roll it out today and see how it survives the camera. How it survived the live camera. 3-1-4, Little Joe. Now we got our 3 come bets finally set. Finally. That's been a long time coming. Let's get our odds out there. Let's jack these guys up. 2x odds on the 9, 1x on the 4, and 5x on the 6. We're just going to go ahead and hammer these things. Now, here's the risk, right? This strategy, as you can see, grind. We had all those come out horns. We had all those 11s. We had a 7 in the come. We were up $100, right? Our bankroll is $5,100. That's come betting without odds. You're going to tread water. Now we go. We're in there. Hopefully, we're throwing well enough to get a repeater somewhere. And this is where you make your money. So we worked hard to get to a point where we're in a position to make money if we get a good roll. And we do. There's a 6, 4, 2, 6. So here's what's going to happen. Check me out. 4, 2, 6. Come on. 4, 2, 6. Now, that's going to come back to my rack. And what my rack is going to look like here, I think, is $5,500, right? My rack is now done. We had made our goal. We're at roll number 13. That's your daily paycheck. We got lucky. We hit a 6. We got our 6 down. My rack has 5,300 in it. I've got $300 out there in odds. If I pull those odds down right now, I'm guaranteed to be at my daily paycheck. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this thing. Actually, I'm not. You know what? I would like to do that. I would like to do that. Matter of fact, let's talk about this. If I'm at the casino and I've pulled $5,000 out of my bank, my ATM machine, and I walked up and I'm right in this position where I have, 5,800 total. And if I do this, if I pull the 9s odds down and I pull the 4s odds down, look where I am. Now my rack has 5,600 in it. Look at my Crapsee screen. Okay. I'm over my goal. What I would probably do in this case is take that $100, the extra 100 over the 500, like my whatever you want to call that, your excess profit, and do something with it. This is the time to either drop it on odds on the 9 or the 4, or put a third come bet out there and let 3 come bets sit flat. Okay, we are a come betting strategy. Today, I think what I'm going to do is let those 2 bets out there just resolve themselves as they are. If one of them wins, I'll take that plus the 100 and we'll do something else. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I, discipline-wise, bring home my paycheck. I went to the casino to win $500 and I did. Right? This is, if you're doing the thing, right? If you're going to be a professional player, quote unquote, and go to the casino to win $500 a day, if you win $500, which is a miracle, it's hard to win $500. I think you got to lock it up, right? I think this is the time where you get off a strategy and you get into your brain and you lock this shit up and get out of here. Here's a 5, 4, 9, right? So I pulled the odds on the 9 and the 9 hits, of course, right? That's what's going to happen. But here's what I'm going to do. Check this out. 5, 4, 9. Now I have an extra $200 in the rack. Look at the rack. The rack's going to go to 5,800. All right. Now I've got $300 over my goal. This is the time to do either a come bet or some other thing. Switch into like a better strategy or whatever. We're going to go ahead and take $200 and get another come bet, or $100, another come bet set, potentially play odds on it. But I'm not going to dig past the 500. This is just discipline at work. I know that it's the non-quote unquote mathematical way to play, and I'm jumping out of a good roll. But again, if I'm here to make money on the regular, that's how it works. And there's a 617 that ends the roll, which is a perfect result. It's just like pulling that 4 down, but I made money on it. So 617, and we're out. And there it is. 617, we're done with our roll. I think we made a smart decision. It turns out it was a smart decision, but whatever. $900 in profit in 15 rolls. It was a good roll today, right? We had a great result. It is 7:21. So if you don't mind and you want to, let's play a little longer. Okay, I'm gonna mark it today as a win, a $900 win in 15 rolls. It was a good short day. right? 2 days in a row, we had over 80 rolls, right? Yesterday and today we had 13 and 15. So we shot good today, which is nice. But I'm not satisfied. Let's go out and play. Let's play a little bit. I'll keep Crapsee going. If you played this strategy with me, right, you have my permission to stop playing it and do whatever the hell you want to now. Now let's just go off and have some fun. But also, please note in Discord what you did. If you played this strategy with a difference, let me know what you did. I'd appreciate that, okay? And there we go, all right? Duracell, you're so funny, and you're so right. Right, I'm going to switch to a better strategy than play the better. You're so right. Here's the thing, though, right? You don't know. Like, I think this way of playing, I think the horseman way of playing, I think some of the ways that we don't always love, because they can be boring, they can be hedgy, are great ways to feel a table out. Great ways to come out and feel like I said. I didn't know this morning what I was going to do when I walked in here. We had a string of horn numbers and then a string of box numbers, right? Now we know, quote unquote, that we're throwing halfway decently. Let's get a new point. There's a 7, by the way, come out 7. Let's get a new point and let's play quote unquote a better way or a different way. Let's just go. I'll do my across bet. Maybe what I'll do, actually, let's do a 5-2-7. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play the squeeze play. I haven't done the squeeze play with you guys yet. I do like the squeeze play a whole lot. It's interesting. It's a two hits to 160. I like it. When you're in what you would call, excess profit time, good time to do it. There's a 6, 4, 10. Our point's going to be a 10. And again, we love the point of 10 because it takes a while. Let's mark that up. 6 and a 4. There we go. And I'm going to do the 220 squeeze play. So the squeeze play is this. If you haven't seen it from Casino Quest, it's beautiful. It's 220 inside. Take a minute to get it set up. There we go. We're going to grab a hit. Hopefully we get an inside hit. Be nice. And we're going to pick up the 4 and 10. And for 2 rolls. That's all we're going to do is two hits total. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I'll jump into the craps numbers for $10 because that also pays 70 and just pick up the non-4s and 10s. So that's really what we're doing here. Hopefully we don't get a quick 7 and burn money. Let's get an inside number. We got a 5. That's perfect. We get the Armenti, a 4-1-5. So the way this works out, we'll do a 4-1-5. There's a 4 and a 1. I'm going to go ahead and grab, with that $70, we're going to grab 35 on 25, 25, 35, $35 each on the 4 and 10. That's how it's going to work. $35 on the 4 and 10. Now everything in the box and in the any craps pays $70. Now I'm going to burn $20 in any craps bets to do this. I think it's worth it in the long run. Okay, we'll keep track of our money. Hopefully I don't get a 7 right here, and then we can have some fun and talk about it. There is a 6-2-8. That's awesome. 6-2-8, easy 8. The 8 comes easy for us. We're gonna lose another $10 from the any crafts bet. That's okay. 6-2-8. All right, and it'll tell us in a minute here. You see the shooter? My shooter, I'm plus 120. I won 70 twice. I lost 10 twice. I'm up 120. If I pull everything down, all bets down, and I go to 160 across. Oh, make that a buy bet. 160 across. Okay. I'm up 120. I got 160 out there, which means I'm out there at 160 for a net of, it cost me $40 essentially to have 160 out there. That's pretty sweet, right? Now we're going to go ahead and transition from the squeeze play gets me to 160. Now remember, 2 hits, my profit's 120. If I pull this down right now, I'm at 120, right? You can be a 2-hit and quit kind of person and say, hey, squeeze play worked, baby. I got my 120. Fantastic, right? You could also say, well, shooter's doing good. Let's stay out here and get on him. If I happen to 7 out before we collect, we're going to be down 120 or down $40 for the shooter. That's going to suck. Let's get it. I'm going to play, and now I'm going to play the double tap. We're going to go in here and play the double tap the numbers, and hopefully we do well. We get a 3-2-5. So check it out. We're going to get a 5 here. I'm going to full press the 5. I'm just going to go gangbusters here. Full press the 5. 3-2. That's the is that the Vince or the Sue? I think the 3-2 is the Sue Armenti. All right. So that 5 is going to go all the way to $60. Put the whole 35 on it. Full press. That's one number full press. We're going to go ahead and get one number to hit twice, or any 4 numbers hit from this point forward. Here we go. Let's get lucky today, shall we? There's a 10, a 6, 4, 10. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hit the point. Come on. All right, 6 and a 4. There's your 10. The puck's going to go off. So you might call this a free roll. We're going to leave our bets off until the come out's over. All right. Hey, look at that. Back on the 10. We've got a repeater. 6, 4, 10. That's pretty cool. All right. 6, 4, 10. Now remember, the 10 hit on the way out the door. So my next move here is to full press the 10. Take $25. Bam, bam. The 10 is at 75 now. Okay, so full press of whatever hit up to 4 times. Here we go. We got a yo, 6-5 yo. Not great. It's a waste. Kind of a waste. 6-5, yeah. I tell you what, it's hard to get 4 hits. You do these strategies, you need, hey, I just need 4. I just need 4 hits. 4 hits is hard. 4 hits is really hard. That decaf coffee, by the way, tasting like ass right now. Nothing worse than decaf coffee, but I've had enough regular coffee that I'm switching to decaf. Here we go. Give me a number, Johnny. Get the people what they want. Another freaking yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's make some money. All right, 6 and a 5. Here we go. Dice are out. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Another one. 3 back-to-back yos. Tell me dice control ain't real. Somebody tell me dice control is not real. Right? 6-5 yo. And I'm serious about this. I'm setting with my 6-1 set. So 6s and 1s are going to be the dominant number as I throw. All those horns earlier and now 3 11s in a row. That's the set. That is the dice set come into play ball today. That's what that is. You're seeing the dice set happen. Wow. But I want to be in the box. I want to be in that damn box. There's a 6, 2, 8. We got a box hit. No repeaters, though, which kind of sucks. Right? You want these things to repeat, not just, sprinkle around. So instead of the 5 or the 10 repeating, we have a third distinct box number, which is the 8. I'll press the 8 to 60 now. We're going to go to 8. It's going to go to $60. We're going to do a full press of the number. And now we're on what Brian would call the money shot, right? We've hit 3 different numbers. We're looking for one more. I said it out loud. And then we're going to change our strategy again. We're going to morph a third time. Let's hope. Nope, we get the 7. I said it out loud, and you know it was going to happen, right? 617. But the next move here would have been pull all that down and go out with 220 inside, right? We would have been fully in profit and making a hardcore move, right? The next move is a hardcore one. Lock up about $30 in profit on this shooter, then go 220, 330 and out and be done with $500. That's what we're going to do, right? So that would have been the next move. Let me log that 7 in for us here. All right, 617. So we're going to lose some money, but you'll notice that for the shooter itself, we actually showed profit. Or no, we lost $36 because we never pulled back, right? We never pulled back. Remember when I said it cost me $40 to get there with the squeeze play, and we never collected. We just press, except for the $5. We had $1 in vig and the $5 from the 8. And that's it. All right, we'll do one more shooter at 7:30, and then I'm going to go in and relax a little bit. We'll do our next rollout at 8 o'clock. So here we go. One more shooter. Let me come out. I'm going to change my dice set. I'm going to try some different stuff here just because I can. Actually, maybe I'll do the steamroller throw. I'm going to work on that a little bit. I haven't done that one in a hot minute. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see for the hell of it. Mix it up. Alexa, skip. Coming out. Alexa, louder. 437. All right, 4-3 on the come out. Come out 7. And again, I'm just changing sets because it's fun. I'm changing set and throw style because why the hell not? Here we go. Wow, look at that. Look at that mess. All right, we got 4, baby. We got that 4. 3-1-4 as our new point. All right, 3 and a 1. I'm gonna squeeze play it again. Why the hell not? Why not? I have 58-64. I still have the 220 kind of to spare, right? I'm still playing with excess profit here. I would never do this, of course, but we're still, no matter what happens here, we still have 660 or 644 in the bank, so that's all good. Here we go. Steamroller toss. That's a tough one, man. The energy on that toss is hard to control. But it's fun. That's a midnight. That's a midnight. 6-6. Actually, do this. Here we go. Hit the back wall directly. 4-3-7. That was a dumb experiment, but what the hell? All right, I think we should call it here. I'm kind of, let's see, 4-3-7. Let's call it there. Couple extra shooters just for fun. The last shooter you should have made some money on. This one here, not so much, but the one before this one, we should have made money. That was a decent little roll. So, all right, 31 rolls in. We didn't even get to full 36 probability, but we did our work. We made our money. So far, the 3-point Johnny, like I said, it's a good strategy. I designed it to be relatively safe. I designed it to win money when it can. 3 out of 5 days we made money. Our goal. One day we only lost $50. One day we lost 2,000. So one day was really, really bad. One day, the day we lost the 50, I would have made money if I'd bet right. I screwed up the betting. We actually would have. We should be 4-1, not 3-2 for this week. But again, this way of betting, this come way of betting can be very boring, and I get that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It works when it works. It's a good, safe way to jump into a table, but if you want to be an active participant in the game, come betting is not the style for you. So there we go. Let's see. It's 7:35. Cool. Let's take about half an hour. I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock downstairs. We'll do Waylon's The One strategy. At the $500 level, we're going to do it a bunch of times. We're going to do it as many times as I can do it in an hour and see how good this thing stands up to live rolls over the course of time. So there we go. All right, guys. 4-1, sound like the World Series come. Oh, there you go. Game 5, Phillies win. You're going to even let them have a loss, huh? Right? All right, DJ, I'm with you, baby. Phillies win. Phillies win. Phillies win. All right, let's go. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Thanks for joining in the morning. See you in a little bit. Whoops.